Hey guys, welcome back. Morris here, and you know what this means. You need exactly the same thing what I need, and that's a conclusion for Foundation. Foundation is still awesome game. I had a little fun with a series around. I'll just unpause so it's going in the backend. With fresh start, everything we've been so far. Game time shows 6 hours playtime, but keep in mind that is basically all the time I'm running triple time, triple speed. This is one of the bugs I noticed. Just let me get back to this quickly. So it shows six hours, but actually it's 2 hours playthrough. So this can be achieved in 2 hours. And I just had a discussion with my brother around the game, and he said, "Yeah, but once you have wooden keep, then you can have request for army, just 5 soldiers sending back and forth, and the reward for this quest is you have free space, like free. You can every time you finish the mission, which will come all the time, you can have free space." And I was like, I don't need free space. I'm not a poor. You make money enough, and you don't need that stupid wooden keep and all the nonsense that comes along it. So that's when. Okay, that's now is out of the way. So the second thing is, you notice right away there was few buildings upgrading, and it was right after reload. So one of the bugs I noticed, and this game is not finished yet, is you play the game and normally those houses should upgrade themselves. They are not doing that. They are, as you can see, I have few of them, but I noticed that if you save and load, and right after the load, it triggers something and bunch of houses upgrade immediately. And that I've noticed in previous playthroughs as well. So if you have the game, the current build at least, has this problem. So my advice would be just play some time, save, load. It takes, I don't know, half a minute, but this trigger will upgrade your houses. You will not be stuck with the old houses. All right, now that's out of the way. Then, okay. One of the things I must do is, I will even not. Keep in mind, if you destroy the building without unassigning, this currently Friedrich is fisherman. If you want to get rid of this building and free up your people, because you need to keep in mind, if I currently, you see what I'm doing now, I'm demolishing, but what it means, there are 3 people currently assigned to be a fisherman without any hut for them. Why I destroy them? Yeah, at least one of you guys know the answer, because you commented that crazy Russian guy, me, build it in the wrong way, and I will show you. So this is the right way. And you see, this is confusing because, yeah, I know there's a ladder here this side, but in the same time, this could be, right? Now I notice also the hut itself. So the idea is I built them all like this, so another way around, so the boat is on the land. That was bad. That's my mistake. But we'll fix it right away. I don't know how much space to leave. Fine. It will be ugly anyways, but yeah. Okay, we'll fix that. Another thing, one of the things I will mention, you can close all the screens and everything, but in the same time, yeah, the game itself has kind of, I'd call it, it's not minimalist HUD, the user interface. It has all the things around, but in the same time, the resources, those are displayed here, and half of them are missing from. I already explained my problem with that. And yes, while I'm talking, just keep in mind, yeah, I have all the buildings set up in the previous playthrough, and that's all happening. It's nothing is left behind. So no worries there. While I'm speaking, we are building a new hub here because the idea was I want to build iron tools and well everything else. And I do believe this playthrough will be a little bit longer, just as a conclusion. And I want a closure for this, right? You probably want it too. And it's hard to get one because game don't have any goals. There is no mission, there is no limit. There's basically, this is a huge playground. So for me the closure will be, I don't know, somewhere, probably the time spent in the video. And I'm noticing, what is the problem? What issue, guys? Why? I have a lot of wood. You know what I'm missing? Okay, let's bring up. You see how much unemployed people I have? Let's tune this up. 2 more builders. 2 more right away. Another thing, as I have such a high unemployed rate, workplace list. Let's just give every house full employees. Okay, tower assigned 0 from 0. Then why are you showing this? Okay, cool. What else? How much this supports? Size. Oh, this is a huge size. That's good. People want to join. Let me see why they want to join my awesome village. Ooh, because happiness is high. So my people are high. So they are not. Happiness is high. Okay, unemployment rate. Okay, so employment is low, and residential space. Residential space will be solved in a moment. Should be. Now I need, yeah, there's no more where to assign people. I have everything fully stocked. Okay, anyways, that was the idea because, ooh, someone wants something. Okay, what should I pick? You want fish. So, what you do, you stockpile. And that will take some time because I'm missing some fishermen. Come on, why it takes so long? Oh yeah, and this is not. I'm not trying to be mean or something, but I remember one of you commented in my video that when I drink my cup of coffee, to take out the spoon, I like to live dangerously. Okay. Feels like man. No, seriously, I don't take out any. Never ever. I'm trained to do this. So if you're watching this at home, don't try to do it. This is professional doing a stunt with spoon in the cup. Okay. Don't be madman. I believe we have. Yeah, I also have building those houses upgrading, so that also takes my builders away. Oh, so bad. Anyways, so let me see. All right. That should open up 3 more spaces for employment. All right. So the thing is, for those buildings, monuments, they're called monuments, you can place 1 table and then add the rest of them. That would be wiser because you see currently whole market is not working because I build it all at once and only when everything is finished, but the first table could be already working. You mean, I hope you understand what I'm saying. You can build 1, then it right away start working, and then you click edit and add the rest of them. And then at the end you have all 3, but the first one will be already working. So that's the idea, trick. So I hope these guys are coming from here. They should be. What I wanted to sell, I have berries, probably I have bread, and of course I have. Should be fine. Alright, we are picking up the space. No Not yet. Fishermen are not there yet. Right, we will get there, no worries. Stop screaming at me. Resources are fine. You know what? I will take one thing also away. If you look at the expenses and income, basically, let's look at income. I have 2,000 gold coming in just from sales. You see, bread, clothes, and berries. Cool. And then there's trade income, and the trade is ridiculous. It's just, you know, my people are working and I'm selling their goods, and the cost is just ridiculous. So what I will do, I'll stop trading. I don't care. I'm buying, but I'm not selling anything. So it's better for me than to hold those. Where I'm holding them? Not tools. Yeah, here. My polished stone, I will have full 100 here and 50 in the workplace, but it's better than sell for a few pennies. I'm a rich man, I don't need gold. You see? Thousands coming in just like that. Can I have those stupid fishermen now? Thank you. Alright. Finally we are finishing this. What I will build, so we are aiming for tools. Once I have tools, then I have fully sufficient village, town, I don't know how to call it correctly. Depends on the size. Yeah, size matters. Don't be tricked, size always matters. One of the things what I can take away is, yeah, it looks stupid. I don't know the borders. You need to keep in mind where are the borders. Alright, now you see, now they have a boat, beautifully animated. So we have fixed this issue. And I think a few workers of mine are available, so what I will do... okay, let me think. I will build, I think, work hub over here. Which means... or here. Okay, I can decide. So fishermen are there, and let me check. All of them should be working because I had 3 fishermen and they are all already taking their places. So it's all good. Alright, now everything is built. I have materials, I have everything. We can pick up basically. I wasted already quite a lot of time, but don't think like that. Think like I will learn something cool and awesome. Yes, boom, a house. Can I have a house there? Nope. Boom, house there. Boom, one more there. Somewhere here. Can you build on the road? Ah, shit, they built 2 of them. Okay, fine. Okay, we will have more housing. 2 of 2 people joined. How predictable. So while we are building that... You know what I will build? Because I just see a need for more gatherers. Where are you? Can't find your gathering hut. Keep in mind those entrances, the green arrows, so they're not blocked. And you know what? Just because I can. Alright. let's go nuts. And by nuts I mean, so what this is important. This is important, and also the same strategy my brother is using. You build first houses. It means you will have unemployed people over here, and you know exactly they're living here. And then you build your workplaces, and whenever you assign, you will know how close they are. And basically, they are close because you build houses for them, right? Alright, so now let's go nuts. Nope, I don't want to destroy those beautiful trees. I know how special they are. Alright. I built 2, not because I need to, because the second one, it can be... Remember, this build, in this game, there is no repairs needed or nothing. You can leave it open, but iron mines can be built only in this specific location. So basically what I'm doing, I'm reserving a space. There's no other buildings. Maybe I forgot and build something there. So I make sure I have at least 2, and that should be enough. Trust me. Okay, everything is there. Alright, and I have a lot of wood, which will lead to my previous... Let's cut down those trees and let's free up this house a little bit, you know? Let's give some breathing space. And those trees are also not... They're looking ugly. Ugly. Gatherer's hut. Yeah. So, as you can see, everyone is living next to me. What I will do... Oh, they are already taken. Oh, boo-hoo. Wait, what? Unemployed only. So... Now I'm interested. If I leave it unchecked, it will reassign this... Wait, what? Okay. So far the logic, at least, I thought was... Alright, let's see. I assigned 1. And that's the same male. So what happens? Would the Gunther become a forger? No, barber. Who the fuck is Barber? And Barber lives some fucking 1,000. No, she lives next to... In December release, anytime soon there should be an update. You see? 27 meters away. Okay. What if I check this one? Alright, alright. Oh, it's only for showing. Right? So, male 1157 should be employed when I click this. 1157. Yes, it does the same thing. So this checkbox is only for showing, not assigning. Which means, yes, this is how it works. I was already just going nuts. Whenever you click this button, game assigns closest unemployed people there. Not employed, so it's all safe to click like crazy. I'm missing people! Who the fuck did this to me? Employment is average. I have not a single person left. Residential space is low. Oh, you are fucking making me nuts. Alright. You wanna do this the hard way? You wanna? Make a house. I dare you. Come on. Oh, you little fuckers. You don't want to build a house. 5 of you are without house that you don't want to build. Okay, screw you guys. You wanna play with me? Let's play. Let's play. No going there. Oh yeah, take your fishes. And we stockpiling. You see what happens when you do like this? One mad lad just built the house there. Screw you. It's not allowed anymore. And you? Come on, don't be stupid. Stupid. Okay. Let me think. The food and everything should be fine. We should be fine. But what we shouldn't be fine with is church. And damn it, it takes ages to build one. No. Why you do this to me? Because I need people to be happy. Once they are happy, they will come to my awesome residential space. Not so bad after all. Of course. Okay. I got this. And I know it looks ugly, but we need to do this. You know we need to. And let's turn on. Yes, everyone likes to be turned on. I mean, let's turn off. Too close. The problem with these stupid flowers is once you place them, you don't know in which direction the house will upgrade. And sometimes this little building, if you see, I'll demonstrate how not to do. You see? Perfect place to live and upgrade and whatnot. And that's where the issue begins. Once it's upgraded, everyone is so happy as well here. And just let's go nuts. House is upgrading, yes please. And you see what happens? This is what happens when you allow them to build it. It's not a problem. Most likely it could be a problem. If the building is upgraded and let's say this other building had entrance here, it would be blocked. It would be a problem. You will have a warning screen saying I can't access and whatnot, and huge problems. So that's why I suggest you to build one by one. Otherwise, yeah, it's not great. You see what happens here? At least there's entrance here, okay, fine, it will be fine. Those are two buildings together, too close together. Why no one is cutting down those stupid trees? Okay, I need those lumberjacks anyways. So, forgers will not assign miners now. House is upgrading, everyone is happy. Suckers. Alright. Tools, we want tools, we need tools. And we also, okay, actually I need this. I need to keep my distance away from buildings. Okay, iron is mined, then we need smelter. Smelter will make iron. Then iron will be crafted with another coal into iron. So, okay, the calculation is simple. And in the same time, I want to close as possible to buildings, so it's the working area is closed. Right. Anyways, And keep in mind also the entrance and exit for the building, as I always said. So I need at least one. And I know I need at least two. I will explain why. Now I have iron. I need coal for these. So I need coal hot. And let's just say, fine. I can go quite close here because Marketplace is improving the desirability. One. Some space in between somewhere. Give me money. Money I need. So, 2 iron mines, 2 coal makers, 2 iron smelters. Sounds good? No. Why? Because these use wood to produce coal, which means I need additional lumber camp, which will be introduced somewhere here. Where was the entrance? I think it's fine. And as they are cutting down trees, I need someone to put them back. So you see, so far, a lot of buildings. And we have only, if everything works, I will have only iron yet. I need to make blacksmith. And reason why I'm building 2 of them, alright, another mad lad is coming in. What do you want? Berries. Okay, let's take, for people, berries. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a berry alert. Stockpile. Reason is simple. I see no reason so far to build weapons and sell them for few bucks. Take your berries, everything's fine. Stop stockpiling. But the problem is iron. Oh yeah, listen up. Iron is needed for 2 things basically. Okay, in the general, in 3 things. For 3 things. For tools, for making tools, for making barrels, and for making weapons. Weapons, I see no use. There's no force, nothing. You just can skip that part. So you need for tools, because tools are used for everything, and also for barrels. If you look at this crazy building, it uses iron, it uses tools. It's like, it's crazy how much iron and coal you will need to make basically 1 barrel. Because, so let's gather it up. You need 1 coal, 1 iron to make iron ore for creating iron. Then this iron needs another coal. I need to calculate raw materials. So iron, coal. That means we just build tool. Then for tool, you see, for barrel, I need another iron. So that's another iron and another coal. So 3 coals and 2 irons are needed, and additional planks, but planks is from different building tree. It's off the charts. So yeah, 2 irons and 1, 2, 3 coals you need to have. Alright, they have extracted everything, and that's quite a lot, and that is for building 1 barrel. Keep in mind that you need tools for every other building as well. These buildings currently, I'm purchasing tools, but you need tools in general as well. Right, let's cut down these, and let's set up this as well. Okay, there's no problem having a little bit over, but this is something I don't want to be over with. You see, there's a room for my grain farm. And I don't want to plant any trees there, obviously. But this other area, yeah, it will be used for reforesting once this forester camp is built, obviously. So we have played for half an hour again. Normally I would cut it here down, but I think we can make it. I'm skipping the part of where I'm building a church because it takes time. But my focus is lumber mill is here. Nice. What about new mad lads? Employment is low. Well, you are low. Let's just go nuts with lumberjacks right away because okay. And in mines, this is the second. There's 2 buildings where you can assign 5 people. One is miners and another is stonecutters. So that's quite a lot of people. And we run out of people. And there's a lot more people needed. Right, immigration. Come on, come on. No, I don't want to sacrifice. No, you stay. Sorry. Fine. Keep picking those berries. Alright, immigration probability high. So in total I need, if I fully employ these buildings, 5 here. I will not probably take 5. That's not only one building is missing, to be fair. A lot more buildings, of course, but in general. So 5 in iron mine, in iron smelter 2 more, and in coal hut 3. So that's in total already 10 people in 3 buildings. Then we need also the lumber camp, so that's 13. And this is basically +1. 26 + 1, 27 people so far. 27. I don't have yet 100 of people in my town, and 27 from 100 would be 27 freaking %. And remember, we have just built iron. I still need tool maker and then barrel maker later on. So it takes quite a lot of resources. Basically everything else we have built so far, it's nothing compared to once you start, well, your goal is to have tools. 6 people is lacking house, okay? We have some houses here, but okay. You can build one there. Some safe spacing. Alright, it's allowed to be. Not quite sure if this actually is messing up or it's not. Not quite sure. But let's make it too small area. And too close actually for that. Okay, let's leave. Come on, I need Jenny. I need some trees. Jenny. Immigration, nice. So, 3 people. No, 2 people in every one. In every of those houses. Ooh, 2 of them join. Oh yeah, once they join, you need to wait for them to come in the house. I need one more building here right now, is warehouse, because keep in mind all those resources and everything Okay. This is not a bad house, I think. Wasn't. Come on, what? You see what those fuckers are doing to me? Okay, you don't want to live there? Don't live there. I don't care. Go yourself, you little pricks. Upgrading time. Come on, you want to upgrade? I know you want. I know you want. You see every other building besides this, of course. I pushed you. And you see the new area of the building? It will be, yeah, pretty close. You see what happened here? This was the one, right? Right? This is the ugly stuff that happened. Ah, don't care. Nobody cares. Right. Maybe someone? Okay, screw you. Screw you guys! Alright. And keep in mind, we are just playing around and everything, but we had a lot of clothes, we had a lot of food. You see now, clothes are going down. And let's just check resources, because I think, yeah, we have a shit ton of wool and we have a lot of cloth. And the problem is, cloth I have here. I would need to make another house here, but I don't have any employment around this place. Because if I assign some next unemployed person, that person most likely will live here. And you see that this traveling distance, it's really bad. In December at least they are fixing it with... Oh, Mad Lad comes. What? Why I can't click on you? What do you want? Berries. You want my berries? So in December release it will be fixed. The people will change houses close to their work. I don't know how it will be. They are just swapping out or something, but the idea is really awesome because currently it's really hard to manage that. Boom, your berries done. Cool. This is one additional, and you see, bread we had previously 150. Now half of that size basically. Let me see. Yeah, and that we could have another farm, of course. Well, we need to, because so far everything we have built is nothing. So warehouse. First allow iron ore, then allow coal, then allow iron, and then okay, let's allow to bring tools. Everything we have. Actually, not tools, but we will allow wood. And obviously we need workers here too, but anyways. Alright, 2 miners and 2 miners. That should, yeah, they have some iron. Let's assign smelters. Let's assign. Ooh, some people. Currently, I have everything should be working, and in some moments we should see some tools. And why I'm not assigning tools here? Because right over here I have this warehouse where tools are, these tools are accepted. I'm currently buying them here, but those guys can just run over and pick tools from wherever I will put them. Currently we don't have any toolmaker yet. So this is how crazy the game gets. Alright, I will use 2 of them. Should be fine. Let's see, toolmakers. Called blacksmith. They will use another iron. So I will build just freaking one. Boom. Like that. And we'll see. You need to keep an eye and balance how, because it all depends on where those people are living, how far they are coming. Do you have resources enough? For example, you see here, wood is not a problem because I made, well, those guys are chopping wood like crazy. And you need to keep an eye how much time, if you have, for example, you see, I'm out of clothes. Normally, you would assume that you need to get sheep, then you get more cloth and something. But once you open up your resource tab, I see I have a lot of wool and I have a lot of cloth already. Just the last piece is missing, and the same could be the case for tools. If and when they start making tools, I need to pay attention. Is it iron missing? Is it well, basically, yeah, they need iron and they need coal. What I mean? I forget all the time. Yeah, coal and iron so far for making tools. And then if iron is not coming, I need to check if for iron, for example, here, you see, coal is a lot of them. Because they are making 1 coal and 2 iron ore. No shit. That's why I need to pay more attention. So at the start already, iron ore is being burned down way more. Which means I will just assign more to the iron mines. That's why iron mines are so big. 5 people they can employ. Just it's nuts. Alright. And in the same time, whoa, let me step back. So for 1 tool to be made, well, I will see if that's 1-to-1 ratio. 1 iron and 1 coal, I assume, so far. So, and for iron, there's 1 coal and 2 iron. So that's 4 raw resources. Well, raw resources. It's 1 wood into 1 coal, so that's also you need wood for coal. Yeah, this calculation. That's why once you build it and then you check which of the resources in this whole chain is missing. For example, here I see I have a lot of iron and coal currently. It's quite low. And that's why I'm assigning 3rd. Now I have fully functional coal hut. Not a single resource dumped here yet. Alright, and the same. You see, my bread basically is going down. My bread stockpile. If I'm looking at the numbers, flour is the one missing. Basically, bakeries could be working more. It's the same, basically. I don't need new bakeries. I need more flour. And for flour, you see, I'm running out of wheat. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. Anyways, I need a new farm. Simple as that. For new farm, we face another problem. Well, let's not call it a problem. Let's call it a temporary issue. Well, issue and problem is the synonyms, right? Anyways, let's free up some room. Probably I will plant a farm here, and use this field. Anyways. Oh, you upgraded too. How cool. 12 villagers, lack of housing. Well, you didn't want to build. You see, it's enough. One will be there. Come on. Another there. Let's have some breathing space. 3 buildings there. Right. Enough. Here I think it's not. Can you build there? Alright, I'll leave it. I don't think they can place buildings over the roads, but I'm curious. Alright, I'll leave it. I want another building there. But we'll see. Alright, we have blacksmith. We need to... yeah, 1 and a 1 is the ratio. So now, all this... oh, of course I need 2 blacksmiths. How much people then we employ at the end? Alright, we have 10 here, then 14th in iron smelters, then another 6, 20, 26, 27, plus 2, 29, 30. 30 people in total to make a tool. Literally, a tool. That's why they are crazy to make. So I was thinking at the beginning of my previous playthrough was do I actually want to build all this and spend all those people, and then they are hungry and a lot of problems that come with it, just for tools. But there's a catch. As I mentioned previously, I will explain my thinking with this. I could avoid totally this all nonsense if I'm just buying the tools all the time, the whole game. For that, I need a lot of money to compensate basically the need for all these buildings, and that led to biggest money maker in this game is selling wine, because wine sells for 1 wine is 100 gold, not 10 like everything else basically in the game. Around 10, it's 10 times more. Huge income. But to make wine you need barrels, and to make barrels you need to purchase, well, not to purchase, you need tools. So either you make those tools or you buy tools to create barrels, and barrels used to create wine, then sell wine to get gold, but then this gold is burned down to purchase more tools too. So it's hard to say, but at the end I just said, fuck it, I'll make my own tools. So yeah, that was my logical thinking. You can probably make it by purchasing tools and building this just monastery and grow wines. Well, you need also barrel maker. Anyways, it's complicated. At the end, you are just building everything because well, this game is building game, so that's that. Okay. Where is my farm? Alright. We can always display zoning, which is nice. Alright. So You take your fields away. Instead, you can plant over here. Yeah, I know. These are my perfect fields. And this fertility looks don't like. Something like that. I hope it's not too small. Alright, just in case. Just in case, you are allowed to plow more. If you don't need to, then in next year I will reduce the size of the field. Otherwise, you are allowed to. This is important. Yes, I like it. Come on, lads. And cut down those trees. Come on, lad. I have a lot of wood. That was exactly what I needed. Now you see, I have iron, I have coal, I have iron, I have wood. So wood will be always here. So when those guys need wood, wood is right here. If you need anything else, it's right here. It's everything next to you. And look how beautiful it all looks like. This is the part where actually game shines. The buildings are built one by one and you see everything. Then the entrance and everything, it's not just a cosmetic. It's all those entrances. This building has 3 entrances, one here, and one here, I think. And you see, they are using them. They are coming and doing all the stuff. 8 villagers, lack of house. Okay, I will fix it, no worries. Ooh, woodcutters can't find any more. Ooh, I'm being slow, maybe. Yeah, I missed already growing state. And you see, we can see how much these guys can actually plant. And they suck at planting. Wait a second. So, okay, this is a big thing. You can't rush it. You open up your fields because you need to manage your fucking fields. And this field will be, okay. As my road placement changed, I need to adjust my fields. And you see they can't plow that much. I'm giving too big of a field. Anyways, looks good. You are good. That means you will take over that area. That means you don't need that much here, which is also fine. No, there's a road. I'm just using roads as markers. You see, that area should be fine. We have extra here, less here. Alright, one little liner. Just in case they are really working their asses off, so they have the area. Now you what you will do, you will use this rest of the area. You see how smart I placed? They can enter the building here when they are coming to work, but they can exit and be on the field right away. And just a small little trick. Obviously I can mark bigger the area, and once they will load the first field, I will see how much they can do it. And buildings, I'm also, obviously they are not plowing under the building, but that's just for... It should be, that's way too big, but we will see how much we will have. One thing I want to check is all those 3 assigned people. See how far they're living? I will do something else. No. Those guys I will lay off. See? 100 and how much far? No, that's too far. Sorry guys, I can't do that. I will reassign. And I think I will take those forgers. They should be living somewhere here. So... no, miners no, foresters no. Yeah, the miners. Let's take miners. F you. Forester, yeah, works for me. Because food is really important, and bread is making huge amount of gold as well. That's why I want my grain farms as good as possible. And if I'm missing some, or miners have to work a bit further, that's not a problem. But if my farmers need to go so big distance, that's a huge, because it's also a specific, they have plowing, growing, harvesting, resting, 3, the seasonality of their work. It's really important. All right. So far you see I have all the resources, everything, so we can see blacksmith is fine. I don't need actually more. Iron is also lacking. I mean, I have more iron ore than coal, so it's fine. One additional thing is I could right away, just for... that would be my closure. Basically now we are closing to 1 hour playthrough, and I can potentially end it. But actually there's no need for barrels unless I have wine. So currently, at this state, that's enough. What I could also put is another thing to church. Church. Do I have monastery? Ooh. Monastery, okay. So I have everything unlocked. Core, of course. Alright. I'll do my casual stuff. Because no extension, no arch. Big tower, obviously big tower. Are you nuts? So, somewhere there. Yes, no. Boom. Boom. Leave some room. Where's cross? Boom. Interesting how the size doesn't increase. Okay, for that I need glass. I don't have it yet. Anyways, and of course let's make it blue. Why not? Boom, done, cool, awesome. So guys, that's okay. Final words. Actually, the more I'm thinking, and probably no one has watched this video so far, but it is interesting and important in the same time. I was thinking, the game has no goal. It's sandbox. There is no kind of campaigns. Nothing. It's just you go and play. Like it sounds like at least at the beginning, at the first sight. Then I check all my playthroughs, how much time I spent currently in this game already. You need to divide, but it's 3 hours. And in total I have played at least 30 more, I think 40 hours. And then if you ask how let's pick something totally out of this genre. It's Outer Worlds, the game that can be finished in 12 minutes. Of course that's a speedrun, but still 12 minutes playtime. Or here, like at the end, I'm just thinking, okay, the game has no goal. You can decide on your own if maybe at least if I want to build something here, then that's my personal set goal. Or if I want to build something here, like that's my goal for this map, basically something that I decide to do. Or as in my previous playthrough, when I went nuts with bridges. That was my goal, my personal goal, and then I just played it. And at the end, that's what matters. The time you spend playing and enjoying. And this is definitely what this game provides. And even furthermore, is there is another basically exact same idea gameplay where you place buildings around the map. It's interesting. Also Universe Sim, I think. And what's similar with those two games, they are kind of released, but they are not finished. And why I brought up Universe Sim is one awesome dude, I don't know him, but he made a video, I think last week I saw, and the question was, is Universe Sim playable yet, basically? And what he was trying to understand is, this current build for that game, is that enough for game to be, let's say, like called finished? And his conclusion was, no, it's not. You get a certain point where it's point. You feel there's ending missing, end is missing or something like that. And if I compare that game, Universe Sim, to this game, then this is way better. This is where you are basically all the time involved. In the other game, you can just assign those ministers and just, I don't know, take off and go do your own thing. And then then it dawned on me that this game, even if I'm saying all the time, it's sandbox, there's no goals, there's no missions or anything. I spend how many hours? I will spend way more. If and as they are in December release, fixing these living issues, and also there will be some new buildings. I don't remember, the guys put out already dev's blog and everything. This game is awesome. Like, it's different. You need to understand that you're not buying some crazy campaign story or something like that. Currently it's not there yet. I don't think it will be, but what the game gives you anyway is fun. And that's there. So yeah, that is important. And why I'm saying this is kind of concluding video for this playthrough gameplay. I've started little 5 series game, and I just simply can't make a review video for the game that is not finished, and it's still alpha release. 1.4.9 is the current build, I think, and they are still working on it. So what would make any sense to rate something that is not finished yet, right? It doesn't make sense. So I can tell it's good or bad. I can just express how I like it or I don't like it, and I like it. And for this current state. And whenever they add something more, and I don't know, maybe there will be some in January release. Maybe they release some missions. They will release, I don't know, fighting, because currently weapon making doesn't make any sense. And more and more and more, and the game can grow quite awesome. And that's the whole point. That's why I wanted to definitely give my opinion and everything about this game. That's basically why I'm doing all those videos. Because it's not finished yet. I can't make a review, but it is. If it's enjoyable. If you like such building simulators, if you like to be, I don't know, not a god, a major. If you want to look after your people, if you want to develop and build new things, if you want to custom made your crazy little ugly looking churches, or if you want to plan this is all here, and that's quite awesome. Yeah, this is a bit ridiculous how they build already something that is not there yet, but yeah, this is the last words I wanted to finish with, because my goal. Oh shh! Why are you not? Uh-oh, sorry. My I took away my dude from Forester's camp. Now I will not assign any more miners. Taylor building, not also. Alright, should be fine. I need someone to plant those trees. Yeah, my goal was to make a tools, and I have tools. And you see, oh boy, this farm needs more place to. These are alright. I'll give you more. You see, they could have this part as well. Alright, fair enough. I have new farms. I have food. I need some more clothing. I need a little bit more food. Okay, people need a lot more food and everything. Okay, there's a lot of things to do. So the game introduces it simply like you can build small pieces by pieces, but once you get rolling the thing, 30 people needed for just making stupid tools. Obviously, all those people need to live somewhere. When they live, they need to eat something. When you get more people to be involved in food industry and making food, they need also a church, so you need another church when you have church. So one thing requests another and another and another, and basically it's ongoing process. And the question is what you are lacking at the current moment. For example, I see my money is not coming in so much, so I would definitely want that wine and barrel making and all that. So yeah, enough of this. Video is already long, but of course I care, but I also care about showing and highlighting good parts and maybe not so good parts about this game. I still enjoy it. It's still fun. My church is coming up, so that's, I think, good conclusion, my thoughts about the game. And if you like, definitely I think when this new update, when it comes out, I will obviously play it and see what's new and when it's. And I hope this game at one point will have everything that currently is missing and more sense. Will have the weapon making and some armies invading, missions. There could be small, I don't know, storyline, how your city is growing from somewhere where it's limited amount of buildings you can build, or some other limitation, or some really tight spaces. Like a lot of additional conditions can be introduced, so not a sandbox, but it's story through, I don't know, time, place, something like that. That's all. It's all possible. It all can be here. So let's hope Foundation will grow in something big and cool. Currently it's already fun. It's already a lot of updates and everything. And yeah, this was conclusion of my gameplay playthrough. You can see and ask me, you can see other videos I made about it in different maps and different settings. Spent a lot more time than that, but if you have any questions or suggestions or advices in the same game, you can share with others in comment section, please do so. Otherwise, I will conclude right here, right now, and we will meet in next videos, for sure. Alright, cheers guys!